Hi, this is Legal Schnauzer and my trusty cinematographer and assistant. We're here at Oak Mountain State Park, which is just south of Birmingham, Alabama. And we're here for a couple of reasons. One, we're going to talk about some rather ugly subjects. Judicial corruption, legal corruption in Alabama, which is the subject of my blog. But we thought since we're talking about ugly subjects, we'd try to do it in a real pretty setting. I'm going to ask my cinematographer to scan. This is one of the lakes at the park. If you'll scan, and she's going to show you the beautiful setting. This is just about a mile from our house, and this is in Shelby County, Alabama. And you can see there's a fishing shop up this way, some folks fishing on a pier, beautiful mountains all around. And we just wanted to get a feel of, this is the area roughly where we live. Our house is just a mile down the road, and you wouldn't know it, but Birmingham itself is about 14, 15 miles that way. Actually, parts of the city come very close to here, just a couple miles down the road. So we wanted to show you a little bit about that and why we're at, and have at least a pretty setting to talk about some rather ugly subjects. And one of the ugliest subjects I know of is Bill Swatek, the Pelham, Alabama attorney who started my legal problems. And we've got some documents I want to show you. You might recall our house was just auctioned on the courthouse steps in Columbiana, Alabama. Bill Swatek put in a bid for that. And I'm going to show you a document we just received in the mail from Bill Swatek, evidently showing the amount that he bid $2,753.02. He's added 3 years worth of interest onto that, even though he's never sent a demand letter asking for the supposed judgment. So I think you got a good look at that document. I want to show you another document. We just got this in the mail just the other night. It's from I think a mortgage protection, and it was addressed to Bill Swatek at our home. It's saying, now that you're a new homeowner. And my wife about had a conniption fit when she saw that. And here's a third document. This is called the sheriff's deed. And this is the result of that auction that Bill Swatek did, along with the sheriff of Shelby County, Chris Curry. And if you recall, I'll show you the second page. And if you recall, I pointed out the day that our house was auctioned that the auction could not take place. There's been no judgment lien on the property. You cannot have a sheriff's sale without that. There was a claim of exemption filed, and that puts a stay on the sale. There cannot be a sale without, unless the opposing party does a challenge of the claim of exemption. They did not do that. This is all illegal, and the thing I wanted to show you, this is actually, again, I'm not a lawyer, but I feel certain that clearly the U.S. mail was used to send this material, and it's fraudulent, and computers were used to record the sheriff's deed. So that is without question honest services mail fraud and honest services wire fraud. Those are key charges against both Don Siegelman and Paul Miner, and this is actually happening in Shelby County, Alabama. And we'll be back to talk with you some more.